I didn't even use nitrous oxide in Need for Speed on my old PlayStation. And the cost of living is how you die from balloons and survive inflation. Guess is right in a verse right now. I measure the time it takes from 0 to 60 in 2.9. Who's gonna measure the time it's taken? I feel like Bond in a DB9. But the mixed drink stirred, not shaken. And the calamari in Cajun. My boy can't leave African food out his top 5 and go and eat Asian. What? I'll take him to Woolworth Road and train him. I send money to a chick on my brother's behalf as long as she call and mail him. Yacht master, never been sailing. Left hand like Eddie Van Halen. My brethren docked his dog, got PTSD, car a man tried tail him. And 2 napkins at dinner, cause you never know when some boy could stain him. Get back, draw for the Mac. Like Fenty, but she more for the Mac. On the A406 and a Peugeot 206, squeeze 4 in the back. I do not do fictitious shit. My niggas do suspicious shit. Round here, the cracks stepped on like fuck with that superstitious shit. Acting like Debo. Don't make sense like Iron Man starting a fight with Magneto. I feel like Mike Lima, Kilo. I done some fucked up shit in my life. I see a man that don't have money fighting to get a prenup with his wife. Wait, tell him to keep it simple. I got more millions in my bank account than I have blackheads and pimples. And that wouldn't change if a man got acne. If I start my car in Tower Hamlets, somebody gonna hear in Hackney. If I start my car in Lambeth, just know, yeah, she wanna know my type of shit. Get signed into that type of shit. The 16 into that violent shit. Like real life into that Viking shit. When it's time for that riding shit, we putting on kits like Byron did. Lighten, you struggle with the sentence like Biden did. I would have an A in business class if grades got marked in flights and shit. How you got a Jesus piece and a Lord and Saviour's hair is straight. I'm 26 with an icon card already and all of the flary traits. Rob the man in Soho dark, man probably scared him straightest.
Life ain't the same anymore. I even train in the yours. What do you think while you run? Be 30s on a treadmill, my train at 4. When you was cool with the minimum wage, my militant brain was waging war. Life's mad, I saw the white flag and thought to myself, what you waving it for? 5 years back, $500,000 my account and experience said I got terrible credit. Borrow, spend, pay back, then borrow. Is that how the levels are all measured? My accountant's very well rounded. The madness comes with incredible methods. I built this shit, brick by brick. What do you think of my architectural efforts? I can't chill with them boy there anymore, cause we live in 2 different realities. Them man are still robbing poor people where we're from, and us man are giving to charities. Baby, I don't do cinema dates, it's famous art, pictures in galleries. I don't wanna argue, why would I raise my voice and end up risking the clarity? Old ting wanna go back to black, but she ain't never heard Amy sing Valerie. David wanna go back to back, cause we scrapped that rhythm we did last January. As a matter of fact, fam, we should do this annually. Machine behind me, a man still done things manually. Thought I was just gonna bang that boy in his face, now look, I've exceeded expectations. New excuse on my behavior, definitely beats my previous explanation. Make a man struggle for air. That's serious deprivation. Stare at the wrong man too long and experience escalation. I got paper boy, what's the issue? If I put some on your head, they'll miss you. Bro just came back home from a gunshot. Now he's in the gym, all learning jiu-jitsu. This girl's talking mad on the phone while I'm on loudspeaker. Who's with you? Phone back when you're on your own. To me, continue using MC in a firing range. Tombstone birthdays and expiry dates. Still killing MCs on my walking stick. Hunchback can't air retiring age. Since man got P, I've acquired a taste. Black cod and of course I desire the steak. I can't recall what I felt prior to pain. You ain't got no source, you rely on a chain. Whatever you do, don't lie on my name. I'd rather die on this hill. I've seen too much man die on the mains. Mask on, don't know that it's me. I rig a start when I try on the face. Always knew that time would come, that's why I kept my eye on the day. Vacation pending, I've been earthing Fire Nation bending. Woke up and heard a pagan sending, but they ain't never been in Jammer's basement, brethren. You ain't walked in a room on serious smoke and had man shaking, trembling. You ain't walked on the moon with Venus below and then started the alien's engine. Give me space, give me room, Glock 4-5, send a boy's face to the moon. Make sure you never come back from the dead. I got a Lara Croft that I raid man's tomb. I'm in a shady Ray-Ban mood. The bay wants the wood, that's bay bambooed. I play Simon Says with the shooters. If only you knew what I made man do.
These niggas understand how passionate we take this. Rich. Yes. Biggest, feel me.
Maybach music.
Godfather with a garden full of snakes. Car Porsche trying to give away a wraith. Bricks ball trying to turn them into base. Big boy, I'm trying by the Braves. Courtroom silent like I'm in an opera. When they got it, now these niggas wanna knock us. Bitches follow cause they need a couple dollars. But it ain't a problem cause a nigga really got it.
Hey, good morning, chat. How you guys doing? You guys almost just witnessed me fall off my chair. Yeah. I was about to like switch the scene, to switch the camera on, and then remember I've been telling you guys one day you guys are gonna see me fall off this chair. So the thing is like, so one of the, so like there's like, it's like the chair has 4 legs, right? And like it's attached to the chair. Now one of the attachments doesn't have a washer, so it like loosens by itself, you know. So every now and then, like the one would just slip out, you know. So I've gotten used to it, and I've been able to like time it, and I would check it, and like, you're coming out, and I would tie it, and I would like fasten it again, you know. And then you guys almost got a clip there. But hey guys, hope you guys are doing well, man. We are here ready for the session this morning. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Good morning Ruben, good morning Almighty Jason Stainsberg, and we have Kiara right there in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. A few things to discuss. We have new synthetics. Look at our gold trade yesterday. I mean guys, let's talk about this gold trade real quick. Let's talk about this trade real quick. Let's talk about this trade. And you know the reason why I also mention it is because I hope this also shows that the method that I trade, it doesn't matter what happens in the world. In the end, like there's a certain structure, a certain way the market must move for certain things to happen. And these people, like we remember, I'll always say, we don't control the market. We don't know what the market will do. Like even this move that occurred over here. So back in time, if we go all the way back here to the 9th of June, right? On the 9th of June already, when they bounced off this demand, they knew what they were doing. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I really hope that you guys learned something from this trade yesterday, especially when it comes to fear. I mean, our risk reward on this was, oh no, was like a 1 to 7, right? And we are currently break even on this. We're currently break even on it. I've taken off partials as well, so I'm very happy. But I'm very excited to see what the market's gonna do here today. But yeah, man, what a beautiful trade. What a beautiful trade. I'm just gonna move it slightly this way, just so like, you know, we not be working with you. I love being in the morning with you guys. Early morning session. We can see we have finally traded back into yesterday's Asia lows. We can see prices holding. We can see today's Asia lows right over here. And we also have the Asia high. We have a very tight Asia range as well. So the question is gold gonna give us some sort of explosive move here today on the session? There was something that I wanted to mention. So there's a zone I'll keeping an eye out over here. So initially, because gold's so volatile as well, we can see this is the supply zone which caused the break of structure towards the downside. This is the move which caused that move to the downside, and this is the last point where price has tapped it. So we had this reaction point over here, right? We had this reaction point, but this reaction point set the Asia low as well. So if we look at the internal structure, we can see that there's also a break of structure. So if you look at the 5 minute, internally we had a nice break of structure. So we have 5 minute demand over there, right? So if we can sweep the Asia low and have something like this happen as a means of inducing sellers, then I'll be more than happy to add on to my position to look for a long, especially if we can get back into that zone. change of character, fair value gap, and I will look to take that level right over there. Also, reason for that will be for 3,320. Okay, beautiful trade, Jeff. Bro, I won't lie, I was scared as well. I won't lie. Okay, so that there we have gold. No signal so far for us on the 5 minute, 3 minute, or the 1 minute. So we're just gonna wait it out here. But also, guys, I want to say that at some point or from today on, I'm not gonna trade the HomeRun series with everyone publicly anymore. I feel like I've been doing it for so long for free. There's people who pay for it, and I also feel like there's people who don't pay for it and they feel like, okay, now Jevon's gonna go live, I'm gonna see the indicator. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with that, But I just feel like it's at a point now, like, you know, I start keeping it to myself. The same way as people who have paid for it keeping it to themselves, you know. So if you want it, link is in the description. Link is in the description, so you can just grab it from there. Alrighty. We'll talk about this new synthetics in a second. I just want to run through a few of our pairs real quick. GU yesterday. What did we say for GU? Oh yeah, we wanted those cells to come through on GU. We can see GU actually did not create any cells yesterday. Price actually has been consolidating after the break of structure. So with that said, there will be demand over here. Okay, so for me currently, I'm just gonna wait it out here on GU. Just gonna wait it out. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I just wanna check something here as well. Okay, Giara, I see you. I see you said you sorted out there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, that's GU. Wait, yo, there is so much happening here in my ears, like with the rap. I can't hear myself think. Hey, Steinsberg, not sure if I greeted you there, but good morning, brother, good morning. Sorry, man, sorry. I'm just in a zone here. Yes, and if you help us every day, so something you can do is like and sub. Yeah, and bro, like, literally, like, I do this for free. All I ask in return is like and subscribe. Also, we own, so okay, so seems like Seek and Destroy could come through, disguised as a sweep in London here today. So very interesting structure here on GJ. Yo guys, I will also say Jevon Pharo, that man dropped a gem on me. Guys. If you are still struggling to read structure, just drop an eggplant or an emoji in the chat. Even if you don't struggle with structure and you would like to simplify it, let me know. Jevon Pharo has a video out there that you just need 2 indicators, and it's free. It's free. It's not for sale. It's not selling anything. It's a free indicator you can use. But guys, like, I added it to my phone, right? But I only added the one, and it's like, shit. It makes it so clear. It makes everything so clear. But we can also talk about that as the session goes on. Okay, so let's see what is gonna happen here. So we have a key level over here, 197.750. So that's the next key level we have over here. So if we can kind of have price confirm a break below this level, and then maybe I would lean towards a sell on GJ. So okay, let's just see what alerts we have going here. Okay, we don't need this one right now. So we can maybe just set an alert here for now. Okay. Okay, so let's look at yesterday real quick. Ooh. Yeah, nice and tight Asia range, yeah. Just give me 1 second, I'm fighting with this chart. Okay, USDT came into the zone over here, price has broken above, so this became invalidated. And once again, also if we go all the way back, it makes sense because there was a high over here which had to be swept. And this was what high was this? Yeah, that was the high of a Thursday, but it was a key level for us. Okay, so nothing on the indicator as yet. Okay, the indicator gave a buy there yesterday. Oh, that buy actually played out. So let's quickly just talk about this here as well. So remember the indicator gave a buy, but then the win rate was a bit low. Now this is a good example of what I said about the indicator, right? This is a very potent indicator. Sometimes you would see this happen. Look at this. The indicator gave the buy, the stop was hit, but price ran almost at the big bala, right? Now how I would have done it is, because I would use my own discretion. So from the entry point over there up until the stop loss, let's just do this real quick. Till the stop loss, I told you guys if we could enter from this demand zone down here. So if we entered from there, see how you would have survived that trade with your own discretion, and you would have even had a better risk reward by doing that, by simply just targeting that level, and you could have maximized your trade. You see, so but unfortunately we didn't take that trade. But you guys get the idea, right? You guys get the idea. Let's just see us clapping here after this break of structure. It's a bit hard for me to say. Okay, so currently looks like we have internal supply over here. But this is now also why I need to add that thing now. So basically how the indicator works is like you go 1, 2, and then you go inputs 3, and you go okay, let's just change this up a bit here. Line color, style. Can't I make it thinner? Is that making it smaller? No, that is not making it smaller. Okay, so wait, so how does Jay do it then? Wait, guys. Please help me here quickly. Isn't it possible to make wait. Okay, it's that one. And okay, I see. Okay, so I can't make it thinner for some reason. But okay, so now I can have a more clear idea of structure because I now would have used that internal level over there. Now the thing is, but I guess it all goes back to okay, nah, that's gonna be, I'm gonna trap myself if I do that. But I do get, it makes sense though, it makes sense. I can see myself getting stopped out if I try and sell it here. Because this thing is still bullish. So only after I break below this level over here, really, I can really say, okay, price is willing to go. If anything, if I want to sell here, it will be a very, very risky trade. It will be very, very risky. Alrighty, so that is USDT. Let's look at Nasdaq real quick. Okay, so same thing over here. Yo, tight ranges here on these pairs. Yeah, so even here for thingy, for Nasdaq, I'll have to look for longs around there to continue with the move to the upside. I can't really look for sells. Right now. But we can keep an eye on it. We can see how things go. But other than that, let's maybe have a look at what's EU doing. Does EU look a bit better maybe after all that drama she's been through? Okay, just want to double check here. When was the last time he was here? Okay. EU is being tricky with how she looks. Oh damn. I can't go back so far in time. Wait, I don't know, man. I don't know. EU just looks a bit. Oh, there's a clear break on the 1 hour. On the 50 minute. we if I lean towards a long on this, it's not that I'm wrong on it. It's just like buying so high isn't always the ideal thing to do. But Asia high is untested, Asia low is been swept, and it looks like on the weekly and daily price still has to move up a bit. So interesting. Slow session so far? No, bro. We just getting started. We just like, bro. We look at so many pairs. I think if we go like, I even think for New York session, we need to go live a bit earlier there because so many pairs, bro. Like when the market opens, like everything happens so quickly. I'm overwhelmed because like the thing is. The thing is, guys, now when you guys come to my streams, I want to give a trade to you guys, you know, and not because maybe because you've signed up under my link or whatever the case, but I know, bro, like if I feel like I've given everyone a good trade, I will feel good about it. And on top of that, just think, for instance, now if I had to give a lot of shitty trades in a row, then it's like, you know. So it's like, yeah, you know, bro, like I really want to catch as many trades as possible with you guys. And also I want to look at so many trades because like I want to accommodate as many people as possible, you know, even if I have to stress myself out. I mean, if we all make money in the end, I feel that's the most important thing because that's why we're here, you know. So I would lean towards buys on EU once we get towards this low. We'll just keep an eye on it. So we've watched, look at EU, GU, GJ. We haven't looked at GU. Oh, we have looked at GU. We have looked at GU. Same thing over here. We're leaning more towards the bullish side of things here. We just mark out a few more levels. And this one over here. Okay, so that's more or less everything. EU is really close. Gold pushing back a bit. Okay, see, it's up. I'm just expecting an order from Checkers as well, hey guys. Okay, another trade we took yesterday was oil. Oil is in profit. I almost got stopped on it. Okay, so I feel I must also maybe mention this, really important. So on oil, I actually added the position. Where did I add my position? Let me just see. Okay, so I added the position on oil over here. That was after I almost got stopped out. Change of character, price held the level. So to obviously make up for that, entered with a slightly smaller lot size, so that once I've positioned myself, my hit won't be as big. Because now I have two positions to play with, basically. Let's keep an eye here quickly. And also, you guys can go on the stream yesterday. I didn't go adjust my stop or anything like that. I didn't fuck around and go do shit like that to say, oh, look at me, I survived my trade, you know. You guys can go check on yesterday's stream. I set the level, then I'll set the alert there for if you get stopped out. So right now, my next move will be an alert over there. So if it comes back to that entry, then I know how to play my position. Wow, I will say the market is moving very, very slowly, I will say. But if we can break above this level, slightly over, yeah, over here. If we can break above here, I feel we'll be good. We can break above that point. Hey, Siyabonga, danko. Hey, welcome my man, anytime, anytime. I didn't mean I want to signal, even my own I see so far. No, I know what you mean, Jason. But I also mean, bro, like, you know, I know a lot of you guys also just come here for the vibes. I mean, look at Dylan. Dylan's a very good example. Dylan doesn't follow my trades. He would rather be like, nah, I want to see this happen and we can bounce ideas off each other. And that's also what I want you guys to do. You know, if you see me doing something that you don't agree with your analysis, don't let me the stop loss. You know, let's discuss it. And that's a beautiful thing. I mean, look at yesterday. I bought gold, right? Dylan sold gold. On the stream, Dylan said he's selling gold. So if you took the trade on your own discretion, you would have clubbed that trade. You would have hit TP. If you took my trade, you would have bought up as well. You know, so like that's the point of having this community. So even like with you, Jason, like, you know, you're an independent. I know you're independent as a trader. I know Timothy as well. Nico. I'm just mentioning. Don't feel bad if I leave your name out. I know even Stainsberg. He might be quiet in the chat, but he also trades on his own. You know. So that's the beauty of it. You know, it's like I know why some people are here. It's obviously for support. It's the vibes. And not just that, like I said, now we can actually bounce ideas off each other. We can actually learn from each other. Like with Dylan, for instance, like I don't agree with his trades half of the time. Nah? Like I would agree with what he wants to happen, but not where he enters. But now, the more it happens, I get to learn as well from other people's perspectives. Because the thing is also, nah, as someone who taught people how to trade, my main thing was to have them see and look at the market the way I see it. So it's also like this ICT thing where it's the like the ICT cult, where if you don't see it the way I see it, it's like, you're wrong. But it shouldn't be that way. You know, if you have a system that works for you, that works for you. I mean, look at Alex, for instance. Alex flipped a 6,000 rand to 100,000 rand yesterday, and he used a method. I basically showed him how to become like profitable, and he took what I taught him and formed his own thing, and he did it on his own. See, you guys get what I'm trying to say. There is so much power in knowledge. And also, that's the one thing I also want people to understand, like I am not your role model, you know. You should be your own role model, you know. That's the one thing it took me a very long, like, I'm not saying you can't look up to people, né? But I can tell you guys a good story, né? The other night, I have a cousin. He's like 15 years old. He messages me and he's like, wait, let me read you guys the messages. I can talk about it. I know I can talk about it. It's not a problem because I spoke to his mommy about it as well, and like I was really upset, but she understands also why I was upset. So we're gonna wait on gold, yeah. Okay, yeah, so basically what happens is he sends me a message and he's like, hey Jeff, hoe begin, like, okay, wait, I need to translate this first. Okay, so he's like, how does one begin start trading Forex? because my friend also does it, and he made 40,000 rands. Then he says, "Oh no, sorry, I mean $40,000." Now I mean, guys, that already there, you and I know it's a red flag. Not just the fact that this is a 15-year-old telling me this, that his 15-year-old friend made $40,000, but the amount, man, the amount. Like, it's easy, like, here's the thing also, it's easy for people to open the demo, take them trades, screenshot, and say, "I've made so much money." Yeah. Then basically, I kind of like lost my shit on him, né? I told him, "You show me brat kak." And he's like, "Nee, like, he goes to school with me and he doesn't want his parents to know." And I'm like, "Come on, bro, like, ask yourself this question, bro." Like, and I'm to my cousin, I'm like, "Bro, come on, bro, like, you are my cousin, you should know who I am. I've spoken so much about these things in front of you. Why would you fall for this, So I kind of like lost my shit on him, né? And it made me realize something. Né? Like, guys, like, look in, eh? I lost my shit on my like, guys, I'm 26, he's 15. The last time I saw him was like a kid, I lost my shit on him. I felt so bad, man. But I didn't mean to be like so hard on him, But also, like, if I'm not hard on him, he won't get what I'm saying, And I phoned him. So I first tell him that, "Look here, bro, like, first things first, I suggest that you stay away from this friend, because, listen, like, here's my thinking. Before you guys think I'm tripping, ne? Here's my thing. His friend is posting this to his WhatsApp, that he made $40,000, not even on MT5. I'm talking about a blurry picture on, like, what's this thing called? Binary options. So already, like, another red flag. 2 red flags. Binary options and a blurry picture with $40,000. Anyway, ne? So here's my thing. You guys know young boys, especially in this day and age, you're growing up, we need money. Here's my fear. I don't want him to have this mindset, "Oh, if I can put money into an account and flip it, and then I can make money," ne? And then a few weeks later, and then maybe money goes missing, maybe because he needs to make the money back that he lost, or even worse, maybe they take money from other kids who will take money. You understand how deep my thinking is going with this? And I told him this, ne? "Bro, I can really see what the way you're speaking. Like, this thing has got you, like, you're hooked." And also, that's when I told his mom this, ne? This Forex thing is like a drug. The moment people have a taste, like, of like pressing buy and sell and the potential of money, people lose their minds, bro. Think about it. Think about all of us. Am I wrong? Hello? Okay, I'm coming. Yo. Give me 1 second, guys. In the meanwhile, while
funny thing is, I just can't control myself. I never thought that I could be with anyone else until you came into my life and you showed me there is love. And I think I love you. That's too soon.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I just had to run outside quickly. But I'm back now. No more going anywhere for the session, except to the toilet, obviously. This war sucks. Siabanga. Bro, every war sucks. People die, bro. Bro, I want war, ne? If there's war, bro, like, show me there's war. Like, I'm talking about, like, I want to feel like, what do they call that? When they drop a bomb, like that shock of the, what do you call it? The shockwave. Is the shockwave? I wanna feel the war, bro. Like, markets should crash. Like for real, people should panic. Like, talking about like running to grocery stores and shit. Then I'll know, like, nah, like, this is war. For now, I just feel like this is all like just one nation trying to control another nation, because yeah. I agree, there are different strategies that work with different people. Take synthetics, I go with the spikes, but you go against it. Like you said, you use your way of reading and it works. Yeah, no, bro, like, and that's the beauty of it, bro. It also just shows that that thing of like liquidity can be both ways, you know, and it's for one buyer there's always a seller, literally. And if you think about it, if you buy low and it goes up, then what you're gonna do? I take profit high, then you must sell. So if I buy something and I get to the top, the price is gone up, what must happen? I must make profit. That will mean I will sell. And what happens is there's usually, you get what I'm trying to say. There's a whole lot of ways you can look at it. Nothing trader vibes. I'm a 16-year-old driver, only fully paid. Bro, I've seen that boy, bro. You know how it pisses me off, bro, when I see like he's like that, ne? And people go to them, people support him. Have you seen his following, bro? The amount of people that follow that kid, bruh. And it's like, just imagine what we could have done with all that money. Whether it's for sign-ups or but you understand, just imagine what we could have done with that money. Like, yes, see guys, ne? I've calculated this. If we can make 36,000 Rand a month from selling a service, just 36,000 a month, we can run our own office. We can employ people. I'm talking about operational costs, rent, employing people, and then I'm talking about, I'm not even getting a salary. If we could run a service, whether it's just an example, whether it's for mentorship, signals, selling courses or seminars, doing whatever the case may be. If we could make 36k a month, we could have our own office independently. We can hire a receptionist, we can hire a trainer, and we can hire What was the other thing I wanted to hire? What's the other person I wanted to hire? Oh, graphic designer. And then literally like those 3 people have one goal: make the machine run. I don't want any money from the money that comes in there. Like for me, it's a thing of like doing this for the people, while being able to, for instance, help 3 people by giving them a job with a proper salary at a place that they love to work at. That is honestly what my like, if we look at like my smallest goal, what I just want to accomplish for this, that would be it, bro. But here's the thing, unfortunately we don't, even when we sold mentorship, we didn't even get close to selling 50k a month. We didn't even get close to half of that. Not even talking about 25% of that. You know, so it goes back to that thing of like, I could have easily rented cars. I could easily. Yeah, guys, you guys know how I am, man. Okay, guys, okay. Let's stop messing around here. Let's talk about this new synthetics. Let's talk about these new synthetic indices that has been added by WildTrade. Only thing is now. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. If you guys want to trade with WildTrade, if you guys want to have synthetic indices, if you guys also want to trade synthetic indices, use this link over here to open your account with WildTrade. They are the new deriv. And since the Riv doesn't want to partner with me, we will show them why they should have partnered with us. So now we're gonna make WildTrade. The goal is now, for me personally, with WildTrade, do so well that the Riv feels like, oh, Jevon want you back, and you're gonna tell them, suck it. I just want to sort out the dashboard here and create a new scene so I can still see the chat and you guys can see the dashboard without. I'm actually an idiot. I could have done this for months, and I'm looking here on the small monitor. Damn. Yeah, no, guys, make sure that you guys use the link to open an account with WildTrade. New synthetic indices. Let me quickly set up the charts and stuff here. The thing is now, please bear with me quickly. Give me a second. So you guys will see the screen go black. You guys won't hear anything. You guys won't see anything. You guys won't hear anything. Just like for like 10 seconds. All I need to do is click new scene, add the chart, add the sound, and everything's gonna be good again. I've never, because the thing is I'm logged into like the YouTube profile. You feel me? So give me 1 second. Okay, you guys can still hear me, eh? Beautiful, you guys can hear me. Okay, so now oh damn. What? I can't see shit. Okay, it seems like that's the chart right there. Damn, man. That's the only thing now. That's the only thing now. Video capture device. Can I just copy this and paste it here? Yeah. And then can I maybe just maybe just copy this and paste it here. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now first things first. I need light mode on this. I'm also giving you guys a tutorial now. I'll be using this platform to trade on so I can somehow execute from here. And also a disclaimer. Something all these other guys won't do. This is my first time trading with WellTrade. So I'm not used to the lot sizes yet. So this is a demo account. I'm gonna test each pair, see how the pips work, and once I have an idea, I know what to put money into. I'm not gonna blow money for no reason. I need to be nappy money. Okay, light mode activated. Hey, Mian, great knowledge. Much love, man. Now, what is happening here now?
It's maybe a while to recognize, but I see it.
I already logged in. Why was I logging
I
again?
know you see it too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look for logins now. Okay, now.
Still out.
Here we go. So first things first, guys. Now, one thing I always do. Why can't I right click on my chart? Okay, so remember, guys. One thing I always tell people is when it comes to things like this chart you guys see here, right? At first, a new platform might seem foreign. It might seem weird. But the thing is, everything is right there. I must just look for it now. And this is something that you guys also learn from me now. You don't always have to ask everything. You know. Nah, man, bro, I did see you, bros. I did see you. There's a lot going on. Okay, let's look for chart settings on here. What's this? Ooh, okay, they have color templates on here. That's cool. You guys see that? They have color templates on here. That's cool. Okay. Chart settings. Okay, there we go. Chart settings. No grid. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking. Okay, but I'm still not happy though. I don't like red. Can't I change the candle colors? What's this? Okay, what's this? History. Okay, I think it's fine. I will say, first of all, very, very nice and smooth platform compared to TradingView. TradingView is nice. TradingView is nice. I won't lie. TradingView is nice, but this feels much more smooth, to be honest. WellTrade feels very, very smooth. I can't lie about that. And I'm not just saying that, like I'm giving you guys my honest opinion. Okay, let's talk about this FX volume. Okay, so these are like your normal. I would assume these are like your volatility indices, like your VIX. Let's see one thing here. Chart settings. I wanna see trade positions, trade orders, trade history, ask us. Yes, there's the spread over there. So not bad spreads. 40. Yeah, so I'm assuming these are like your volatility pairs. Okay, so how do I find the other pairs now? Guys, I feel like an idiot. Okay. Flip X. Damn. Pain and gain. Yo, they have switch, break, and trend. I'm assuming these are gonna be like your crash and booms and your range breaks. Trend X. Let's check the 1 hour here. Let's check the 1 minute. Ayo. Okay. So trend X is like a. What the fuck? What the? Okay, I'll be staying away from this one for now. What the fuck? I hope you guys can see my charts here. Let me just change the chart colors for now.
YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. One subscription to
Look here, man. This looks interesting. This is interesting. Damn. Okay, like the thing is, I feel like if you trade this on a 50-minute chart and you can clap it. I mean, look at the structure. It's so clean. If it goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. But I'm not sure how I would feel about. But they spike both ways. Nee? They spike both ways. Okay. Can't I add a watermark on here? Can you? Okay, wait. Let's do this. So you guys can see you guys can still see the thingy over there on top. Okay, wait. Let's first. Okay. Let's talk about the tools real quick. Okay, so same as trading view. Okay. Not bad. So this is like an MT5 type of vibe, but for PC. What about indicators? Oh yes, indicators. Okay. Okay, so no custom indicators. They don't have the zigzag either. Do they have the zigzag? They don't have the zigzag. It kinda sucks. Okay, so trend looks very interesting. Let's check break. Guys, I won't lie. The river is some competition. I won't lie. This is very cool. This is very cool. Okay, so that is break, switch. Okay, so they all so they all do the exact same thing. Okay, so here's your crash and boom. So your gain X and pain. Wait. Pain and gain is like crash and boom. Guys, look here. I'm gonna trade all of these pairs. What I'll flip. Flip is Flip is flip. Nah, guys, I won't lie. I won't lie. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love, guys. With this flip over here, almost likely already see something happening over here. Hey, bro. Oh, the tools are so nice. Oh my word. Oh my freaking word. Nah, look here. They have a dope platform. They have a really, really cool platform. I like it. I like it. But you can't make templates, ne? And you can't copy and paste it. And you can't undo. Nee, man. Okay, like it's not a bad platform. It's like basically like trading on your phone, but on the PC. So like I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. I'm actually really, really in love. I really think I'm in love. Okay, let's just see. Update. Okay, you have to update it. Okay. Nah, I won't lie. This is so fucking cool, guys. This is so cool. I am happy, but now the thing is, I'm not gonna trade this other FX card. Other than that, give me everything else. Yo, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they say there's 19 Ps. There's a lot of Ps. There's a lot of Ps. Guys, I am stoked, man. I am stoked, man. Let's just check what's happening in the FX side of things real quick. Okay, we are still waiting on gold here to do something. Gold trading at that high. Okay, GJ. Okay, so we actually have a new level that was formed here. Oh, this is gonna be a goodie. This is gonna be a goodie. Oh, this might be a goodie. Okay. Pain and gain, you guys saying it. Pain 600. Let's start off here with pain 600. Let's just check the time ribbon on here. Where's that thingy? Okay. Currently. Okay, so the time ribbon is. Yeah, you see, this is tough now also. Okay. Seems like this thing is one hour behind. 1 hour behind. Okay. I won't lie. I'll have to get used to this. I will really have to get used to this. Something's crossing a level there. I think it's GU. Asia low taken. I will say the only thing that they would have to fix about the platform is like make it more like even more user friendly. Make it even more user friendly. Okay, so I think I should rather keep it like that. Have we been here in the past? Oh, we certainly have. Let's just quickly go back there. Okay, so we're out this level. Is this gonna be our first trade? Wait a minute.
This one right here is for the people.
Okay, so the smallest lot size is.
Let's go all the way in on this one.
Some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies. On a flag or a moon,
40
can't find
points.
food for the starving tummies. Pay no mind to the youths, cause it's not like the future depends on it. We say the animals
Okay, there's a
in the
buy limit on it.
but the chimpanzee, them a make big money.
Okay, wait, let's do this so you guys can actually see everything that I do here.
The villages and the scientists still
Let's put this here.
living on the videos of ribs of the little kids, stereotyping the image
It's
of
gonna
the
be a bit different, bit of a switch up, just so you guys can. Oh damn!
khaki pants and all of a sudden you are
Just so you guys can also see see my
some of the worst paparazzis I've ever seen and I ever know.
you also see my pending order.
The worst on this place of the world can see and that's all I will ever show.
So I see we had a alert go off here. EU's in that level. GJ has crossed that level. Okay, so I'll be waiting on GJ. EU. Let's wait for some sort of structure to form here on EU. It'll be nice to see EU do something like this maybe. A push slightly lower, change character, pull back into the zone and then buy. Nice closure here on GJ. Sorry guys, like I said, it's so different having the chat somewhere else. Like it's so different. Jevon Gents, ACFPZ, welcome man, welcome. Like I said, welcome to this easy money, bro. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of trades moving forward. Morning chat. What's this new instruments? It's on WellTrade. You can open an account at WellTrade by clicking the link right over here in the chat. You can open an account with WellTrade and start trading this new synthetic indices with us by opening an account on WellTrade. If you don't know how to trade synthetic indices, you can get my course completely for free. Just open an account with WellTrade, trade 0.01 lot size. And yeah. The new deriv. The new Brewers, like, this is the perfect gift you could give me, man. Yo, gents, I'm always well, still holding gold. Bought at 3304. Beautiful stuff, JD, and beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. 3304. So you bought in over there. Okay. I bought in at 3296. Everyone, that's all the pain and gains is for those except for gain. They are $7. Okay, that's kind of reasonable. I mean, like if you're gonna trade it, even I mean, that's also the thing. Is if you're gonna trade it like a $10 account, you can't go like full margin on the other thing. Consumer thing, there's so many things for synthetics. Consume it. I don't trust those people. I know who their broker is. They were Quackle Markets. Quackle Markets never paid me out. Quackle has never paid me out. I used to trade in Naira, bro. I traded in Naira. Do you know how rich you feel in Naira? And you would draw it and it's like, this is $10.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video down.
The gold moves same as USD as in Volt market. Wait, what do you mean by that? Siabonga. Who showed me? Almighty Jason. You showed me these synthetics. Come on, EU. I hope we can get a sweep on EU. Have an alert, yeah. Shit, Neddy. Yo. Okay, G is also almost at that level. Can be interesting session here for London. Okay, so that is our 1p. Pain 400. Pain, yeah, say pain 400. Let's look at gain 400. This is like your boom. So just by looking at it right now at the moment, not really something I want to get involved into. Maybe later on in the day we can have a look at it again. I just want to quickly run through some of them to see if there is potential trades. Another pain reading moves on the 1 hour, so I don't want to get involved there. It's so cool, man, to implement what we learned from the Riv, yeah. Gain is like boom. Okay, gain is like boom. This one looks interesting, I won't lie. Okay, nee, just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna take a... Just for the fuck of it, nee, I'm gonna just do this. I'm taking a sell on it. I'm just gonna put the stop above this level. This thing, this is a volatile, bruh. 50 pips. Okay, but at least it's... At least they don't do what the Riv's doing, where they limit you... Where they put you at a 0.20. You know? Okay, that's like a 1 to 3. Let's just for the feel of it, let's just see how it's gonna go. Pain is like crash, or pain is not flipping. Ooh, this looks interesting. I like this. How long have they been around? I know what I'm doing next. Guys, I'm just gonna gooien. Okay, so this one. They're not bad. They're very volatile. So money is definitely to be made on here. let's do two of them. I just want to see something. Like if it does get tapped in, how it would feel like. You see, I'm manifesting. Uh-oh. Okay. Pain. Okay, in the 1 hour it has moved. I must get used to this. Yo, it's gonna irritate me, I can feel it. Oh, there's another interesting one over here. It's a demo account, guys, so I'm not really worried. I just want to get a feel of the volatility of it. Okay, that's all the crash and booms. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out basically. All of them are pending orders, and we already took one sell on what? Gain 600. So we'll just see how this plays out. So as you can see, like it's not that bad, the volatility. It's not that bad. So only $2, like $3. I think this is a 40 pip stock. Not mistaken. How much is this? It's I'm confusing myself. But okay, we'll just come back here, you know. Well, they've been in the business for 18 years, so they are trusted. Beautiful stuff. Easy to remember. If you gain, go up. If you pay, it's a drop. Okay, I got you. It's like an airplane game, a gambling game. A drop come anytime. I might be wrong. It's only gambling if you don't have a strategy. Even with the aviator game, I know people who club with Brew. Strategy. Like the thing is, Brew, there will always be risk. I mean, look at Jason. That man catches the spikes. I wait for all the spikes. So it's like the same concept, you know, same concept. Nah, I think, bro, that those pairs are we're gonna chow on those pairs, bro. We're gonna chow. So for GJ over here, I want to see a pattern like this present itself. Or alternatively, what I can do is I can do this, and I take it from the fair value gap. sure. 1 to 6. $500 with one buy, 50 pips, 90 pips yesterday. Damn. Nee, broek. Like this is the thing, broek. Synthetics are something else, bro. Yeah, now I'm waiting for this level down here for some longs on GU potentially. Do you want to sell GU? Hey Dylan, FECA. Guys, I'll be right back. Yo.
Setting a fire that controls all of me. Hey baby, you light me up, you turn me out. Your love is deeper, baby. You're taking me higher. You're my desire. You're taking me higher. Feel your love all over me. Your love makes me weak. I cannot breathe. 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 Your love makes me weak. Said I cannot breathe. Yeah.
I love shopping, but
Sorry about that, man. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take GJ shorts. I'm gonna take a pending order on it. Should be BJPY, should be BJPY. Bliksem man. Okay guys, I'm taking it right there. Do we need to stop? In there on GJ. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're blocking the stream. They're blocking the stream. Damn. Violations, violations, violations. Play some rap music. Play some rap music.
Yeah. I want to share some shit with y'all. All truth, all truth.
Like I'm standing inside a tabernacle. I promise not to lie in not one of these verses. I started out as a battle rapper. All I knew was max sales, ADATs, DATs, and GATs. My name is Ryan Daniel Montgomery, recovering alcoholic. I grew up on 9 Mile. I'm not a gangster, drug dealer, a thug nigga, just an MC who made a name with his rhyme style. Now, sometime around 95, I found my calling, and that all coincides with the time that I found my darling. Now later on in the story, I'll tell you her significance, but now let's talk about me specifically. 3 brothers and 1 sister. See, my daddy taught me consistency with his fucking patterns. Hallelujah, I'm the son of an addict. My addiction was music. All I would do was go to the studio in the shelter and listen to Redman and Helter Skelter.
Hey, y'all remember that one joint from the Helter Skelter album called Sean Price? Be like, I'm not sure any. Yeah, that was my shit. I used to bump that shit all day. By this time, I knew I wanted to be an artist. I didn't want to be anything else. You know, but my mom had plans for me. She wanted me to go to school. So, you know.
To make moms happy, I took some general courses in college. Took the bus until I got hella bored with that, because the bus stop I had to walk to was right across from the first studio I ever recorded at. Now I would have to assume that it was either meant for me to be rapping or meant for me to be laughing at God's geographical humor. As soon as I stepped foot in the open mic, it was like a reunion. I was a shoo-in. I met Keno there too, and he asked me to manage me, and that was back in like, let me see, 9-7, my girl was pregnant, hurdles was prevalent, and it was therapeutic just for me to breathe into my mic. Started learning why the Lord put certain people in my life, and the way he started blessing me. I guess before my inner demons got the best of me, like sneezing was my vice. Needless to say that December 29th was the day I became a believer in fate.
Everything is sell on getting 400. Different people is different. Oh, I forgot about that. Gain. 400.
Elevator stops on the 5th floor. Elevator opens up. My uncle standing
Gaining
there crying.
400.
Now I'm caught off guard. I'm like, what the fuck? My uncle standing there like Ryan ain't that way. I walk out, I see my mama in that entire side of my
Oh, my game 600 got stopped out. Let me show you.
They like granny's been in a bad accident and it ain't looking good. I'm like, man, what? I'm having a baby before it flows up, before it flows up. I'm trying
no.
to figure out why the Lord chose us. Or maybe chose me to ride in this emotional roller coaster. My mama said, the baby here yet? I said, maybe.
So you'll see gain 600.
I walk away feeling like a good father at the same time as a terrible son.
Gain 600 got stopped out over there. But as you can see over there, I lost about $5. So okay, I kind of have a feel for how big your stop has to be.
Somebody had to remind me. The doors is already open at the venue.
Let's try this again, just like just for the fuck of it.
All the nurses and stuff is like, we'll keep you posted about the baby. We'll keep you posted about your granny. I didn't like seeing my mama like that, so I had to get out of there. Yeah, I hit the stage at 11:50, killed it. I got off at about midnight with about 6
So let's see how this is gonna play out. It should be interesting. We're waiting just to see where the account balance is after today, and obviously just to go back and do some homework on the clips.
Chasing this rap thing is aggravating, but I'll get back. I got the family waiting. I get to skating. As soon as I get to the hospital, they tell me that my granny didn't make it. She just died. I'm feeling helpless.
Okay, perfect. For those of you guys not in the Discord, here's listen to the Discord.
Looked in his eyes for the first time and just cried. Ain't no denying this is the power of God. I said I love you, granny, and look to the sky like even though he just got
GJ with the rough day. GJ with the rough day.
Powerful day. Most significant day in my life. I mean,
Let's see how it plays out.
my man Marshall, my son being born and my granny dying on the same day. My grandma didn't live anywhere near that hospital. I learned a lot this day. I learned that the universe has this way of balancing itself out. For me to lose such a beautiful soul in my granny and gain such a beautiful soul with my firstborn son, Lil Royce, it showed me that God is real. God is real. And you know what they say, God giveth, God taketh away. God taketh away.
Microphone check. I'm independent, so I write my own checks. In this cutthroat game, I won't slice my own neck. Not to play the Bible card, but my disciples on deck, though. I write music that Kaepernick can kneel to. Gangster rappers get smashed, backpackers get killed too. Matter of fact, I snatch a battle rapper's Adam's apple out of his neck so fast that when the plasma splatter, it's still blue. Thanks, M. I just remixed your line like I'm the song's co-owner. Even that prefix is mine. I guess being a criminal is in my DNA. Triple helix design. He spits a rhyme. He glitches time. Eclipse your shine. He grips a 9. 3 clips combined. He rips your spine. Defensive line. Prevent your kind from seeing another sequence in time. This era, you thinking these kids are blind. Braille L Cool J, these niggas feel me. You give them a market employee, I give them the real me. I know this industry looks at me like I'm a lethal weapon, so they want to conceal me. Ask me about the Slaughterhouse album, the honest truth was, I think the culture needs it more than the group does. I just pour lyrical activists in the juice jugs and lean on the game like I'm extorting the new blood.
I think if we can also just close below this level, yeah.
Nursing academy, cause all I see is new scrub. Murder who challenged me. Pussies are tighter than virgin's anatomy. When I burn in the booth.
I think if we can cross here, we should be good.
I ain't got no type like the ear drummers. I don't give a fuck what I sell. I don't fear numbers. When it's time to purchase the purest, they disappear on us. I'm still rolling like a pharaoh, shooting golden bow and arrows out of them double-loaded barrels, out of the windows of Camaro. Still I'm folding up the narrow, plus I'm old enough to share. Hold up, I'm a product of Cuban links. You can call me the ghost chef. At any moment I goes left, like punning a cipher with DMX and most depth, spitting like a woke rep, arguing consciousness with them whole teps. I'm an old vet, I'm a stingray, not the old vet. Talking to stingray that left the crocodile hunter with no breath. Don't step to the god unless it's murder you search for. You started from the bottom, your bottom must be the first floor. Mine is the earth's core. My biological father was a poverty-stricken farmer who left his seed to just grow up dirt poor in the middle of a turf war. Not having him now or then, I don't know what hurts more. I don't want the last time I see him to be in the mausoleum with me in the tux, closing his hearse door. The verse, Lord, I'll share a few thoughts with you. I'm only keeping in a buck because I rock with you. Imagine the young rapper came in the game sitting in the death row office. I was staring at Pac's picture. Kicked in the dough for the chicken and dough the pot sticker. But that Pac picture made me mature a lot quicker. For dead homies, I'ma pour out a lot of liquor. Hoping they in heaven looking down like my nigga. I'm still the illest to do it with wisdom like Minister Louis Farrakhan mixed with a Jewish militia lieutenant sitting in the center of a synagogue. Putting his faith in a God that resides over different religions.
Nah, this is crazy. I will say, like, this is why I love synthetics.
In a different space, y'all can chase skin and race, but I'm running a different race. Mentally, I'm lifting weights. Spiritually, I live in grace. My pineal gland expands. I used to water my chakra with vodka. Get drunk until my words were slurring, sounding like I was.
Oh my freaking word! I must. So you'll see, basically, almost back at break even. What's active here? Gain 800. Oh, there's two gain 800s available. Okay, so that one was. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. What a tap. If this it's just a putty, they don't show the amounts, man. Oh, is there setting maybe? Chart settings. Show. Nah. Next name. It's okay.
Couple of Desert Eagles, couple of 45. Surrounded by the evils, nigga, you know the vibe. Suited like the mob, nigga, you know the ties. The poor be living illegal, nigga, that's no surprise. I'm getting money round here, watch all that whoop-de-woo. Put a bag on your head, think groovy Q. I never fit in with the crowd, fuck it, who are you? I'd rather be an outcast, nigga. Inked up, throwing the east up, pouring some drink up. No one slowing my green bucks, not even informants blowing police up. Hoes charging dough to go in the pink guts. They get snotted, but a dick hard as a Brinks truck. You gotta watch hoes, never keep they crotch closed. As quick as they cook dinner and wash clothes, they will drive a stake through your designer for your top foes. Leave you in the casket froze with the top closed, only God knows.
Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me?
Ruthless brothers killing brothers, I see fratricide. Some of my school buddies murdered, my favorite rappers died. When your homies betray you, the pain is amplified. Like getting stabbed in the back by a samurai. These niggas running packs trying to stash a key. This little nigga slung some crack to his granny G. Now he's a lumberjack if you asking me. Because he swung an axe at his family tree. One of these meth heads tried to sell me a daughter, brought another junkie with her. I could tell he's the father. If he was sober, yo, he'd probably hire a lawyer to get custody of his child before the mama destroy her. But nah, he'd rather keep the needle popping. Two horns, two eyes. I could see the evils watching. I could see the people flocking, swapping their cerebral consciousness for a medieval doctrine. I gotta beat the odds and survive.
God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me? Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I wonder, can you save me?
Now it's gonna be a mission to find something so good again. Uh-oh.
Something, man. Give me something. So this what happened, Sway. 2008 or 9, I was on Power 106, and we wanted to do something live. Bobby came with the keyboard, and I said something. I thought my man Crooked was as nice as Jay-Z. A lot of people got mad at me, but I really believed in him back then for years. And then eventually they formed Slaughterhouse. So what I asked them here tonight to do was to kick the rhymes that set this whole thing off. The whole thing started like 2008, 9. It was so insane. I want to relive that moment now the right way, without nobody holding me back. You know who was holding me back then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Wake Up Show Unplugged. This is original.
So I appreciate this, Crooked.
One of the most ferocious MCs to ever touch a mic.
Give it up for Crooked Eye.
On his back. Give it up for Crooked Eye. Hey.
Yeah.
West Coast legend.
Yeah.
Do you remember the rhymes from that night?
Salute.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I think so. I think I know.
Yeah.
I might mix that rhyme up with some other classic freestyles. Cause you already know, man. Y'all gave me that platform.
That's what's up.
I'm an alumni. I'm a real one up in here.
That's right. You
know what I'm saying? It's on me? Yeah. Wake Up Show. Y'all know what's up.
Unplugged.
See, I'm about that life, my G. My gun unload, I live by another code. My desire run the globe. You thinking you was born to be the shit, cause you fell out of your mother's other hole. Hell motherfucking no. You don't think that Crooked Eye's hot? Tell me why not? Is it cause the mind box in your blind spot? I sleep with one eye open, like an insomniac stricken cyclops, cause I can rest in that pine box. I'm on so many drinks, can't even count them. So high, I fall up the stairs instead of down them. I'm so high, call it America Airlines. Unplug, I'ma fuck it up every time. You ain't a legend like John, move back like it's embarrassing hairline. Let the air to the chair shine. Throughout ugliness, my team is there with me. It's all Lovey Smith, my team bear with me. Still I'm feeling like an organ donor. So many niggas trying to get a part of me like I'm born with a rare kidney. Come and get me, I'll leave you down under somewhere in Sydney. Different kind of chopper, still airlifting. See my mama named me Dominic, that's synonymous with ominous. I'm in this game to show you what drama is. In this game to conquer it. Genghis Khan and his monstrous entourage. What challenger can dodge my barrage? Look at the DuPont registry, that's my garage. Convertible beamer paint blacker than Amistad. The engine noise, balling with different toys and still spit like Cool G when he was ripping poison. My pen game is sick, call it penicillin. The sky's the limit, this the flow that can kill a ceiling. You guys are gimmicks, hide your women. Crookeds into Virginia, drilling the realest women. They feel a villain, I feel with big pimpin'. Even a virgin, cut off my leg, I put a shoe on my third one. Look how easy the words come, I'm the West Coast savior. That's why they say church when the verse done. Speaking of church, from the city where sinners dwell. Sinners to LBC, and I came to give them hell.
What did UJ do after yesterday? That's why I closed it.
Turn any DJ to an MMA fighter when they mix martial artists. West Coast, we ain't with the garbage. You ain't fucking with the Dodger hat unless your name is Mr. Marcus. I lift your carcass, and if you listen to this ill spit in your whip, the floor will get you car sick. It's Long Beach every day, y'all. I say free my homie Trey D, R.I.P. Nate Dogg. I'm just a slaughter rider, waiting for you in the same basement that Biggie Smalls got your daughter tied up. Waiting on that Stitches Carter ride up. Come inside and die. I hop in your whip, turn the car to 5 up. I mean the Carter 4. I paint any town red, that's the art of war. I bust your ass in any city cause I'm on a tour. I tax you, I'm not an editor, either or. I'm at you, it ain't no better mobster. Slaughterhouse is like a mix between Tyra Banks and energy drinks. Four-headed monster, four-headed my four-headed my forehead, out on the streets, I put my life on the line. Between the sheets, I put my life in them lines. Crooked recite these rhymes, giving sight to the blind. In the dark, my recital will shine light in your mind. Like God cipher divine, I'ma fight for my kind. Niggas surviving the grind, with a sniper design. Rifle a line, right for your mind. I target a man.
Seems like mata cut is straight.
Cover my heart with my hand and vow.
What is happening on this thing?
Target the hearts of the fans like an archer is part of the plan. Man, my loved ones rested in peace. Couldn't peek at the peak.
Time is it now? Yeah, I can't have it close. If it closes bullish, I'll close it. But then again, candle just opened, so I have to give it the 40. I have to give it until quarter to. I have to give it 10 minutes.
that I'm lifting your skirt. Society don't like me. All hope is lost. To piss them off, I do what you call overfloss. That's the reason the range got all chrome exhaust. They hate a rich nigga, cigar smoking boss. I'm crazy, put me on the therapist's couch. See stomach shots, leave a nigga wearing a pouch. See people perish for careless amounts. What's the staring and the swearing about? This unfair characteristic of carriage in your arrogant mouth. I'm daring you, you apparently doubt that I will merrily bury you without caring if sheriffs is out. And go that devout terrorist route. You box, I shoot blocks. We just don't compare it about. Boss baller.
Yo, Sil. Yo, Chris. I was just thinking, man. If I was Dr. Dre, what the fuck would I say, man? What would I say? I really ain't got shit to say. Nothing to prove. 3 empires. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. These ads. Come on, GJ, what's your plan, yo? What's your plan?
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his
Guys, just give me a second. Let me just go for a smoke break quickly. I've been trying to not go smoke, guys, but like, but I can't hold it anymore. Yo, when last did we have a conversation like that? I must give me a vape again. Let it run. I can smoke you on stream. But nah, man, vape is so. Nah, man.
So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block.
Didn't the man still does type of things? Nah, I'm just more private with it.
Angels that fell from the top, there's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home, and so they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped their shirt around their head
And I will also admit it's bad though. Like I go through like a lot today, bro. Go through a lot today.
Dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go
To the
up
point
stairs.
now I
They
must
got
buy
to
like
her,
a
and then held her down on
carton.
the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
This thing is going for all-time high.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Another psychotic episode, I need my medication. Hyperventilating, about to have a panic attack in public. Discussing this with a publicist while I'm meditating. All I spit is heat, so is this room properly ventilated? I'm killing
That one time when Adolf got his foot on the live and the man got hateful. Bro, I never knew that man. That man also intelligent, his name. When he came to PE that time when I met him, the man's like you know, I was organized, and I'm like, nah, bro, like I'm not organized. Like we can go to the shop, like we can legally get it, you know. And I remember us going to the office now, and like we checked the vibe, and it's like, okay, everyone's present occupied, and we're like, hey guys, we're just step aside real quick, okay? And then me and Ryle we go, bro, and then we disappear. And then we come back and we like, please no, and I don't think so. I'm like, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm with Ryle. I'm with you, bro. And bro, we got away with it, bro. We got away with it. That's when I realized, bro, Ryle's a G, bro. Because even though like, okay, now like we're in the office and like all these things, it was like that, like, if you know, you know, man. If you can relate, you can relate, guys. We got another strike on the stream. We got another strike.
I think I'm a role model to anyone who asks. Teacher think I'm cheating and she kicked me out of class. Daddy think I'm grown up and I'm really kicking ass.
Yo, they are just striking me, YouTuber.
I'm witty when I rap, but she don't know what the fuck I'm saying. She can hear me, I'm too fast, and if she found out what I was saying, she would whip me on my ass, and she would probably fall to the ground with a mini heart attack. Fans think I'm talented and nifty with the craft. Haters think I'm corny and I'm cringy and I'm trash. Labels think I'm selfish and I'm stingy with the cash. I think they don't like me, they can kiss me on my ass. Sister think I'm preoccupied, she miss me way too bad, but she don't wanna give me a call, cause I'm too busy doing raps, doing tracks, doing shows, doing hoes from the back, doing this, doing that, doing great, doing bad. Hey, tell them I get the remedy in a potion. I just taught myself how to better breathe in the ocean. I be swimming through with the melody in a float. When I pull up all of the enemy, they go, oh shit. Everything I do is dark and intentionally take emotion. Then I be taking it hard, it's a felony for emotion. I do it all for the art, but I presently got impulsion. Profit, pussy, power, I definitely am indulging. Definitely took my focus, definitely is the show. It's definitely lying to you, it's definitely not the motive. Definitely knows the rappers who always study my flows and acting like they don't know me, then definitely when it's stolen. Fighting my shit, little appetite bitch. You would owe me quite a bag if I patent that shit. Rapping ass kid with a
Okay, now close above. Now close above. 15 more minutes.
Till they touch my sneakers. My socks on round for my boxes on Tom. Yeah, they told me that I got it all wrong. Yeah, I can't hear you. La 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 la. Need some money for my daddy and a lot for my mom. Got the pressure on my shoulders, but I'm walking all calm. I think on the spotlight make me wanna cause harm. So it's always on site. That is not a .com. Not too common commercially. Y'all take longer to worship me. I'll be all in a murder scene. Call the cop for security. Y'all don't want to encourage me. I'ma follow the person who causing all in the murders like Holocaust to Germany. Y'all imposters are irking me. Costume on like you're working at Comic Con of the circus, but I'm the opposite. Heard of me? I'm the guy to fuck you up, then walk you off to emergency just to impersonate as the doctor propped in his surgery. Knuckle up to maturity, toughen up to authority. I don't wanna kill all of them, just the fucking majority. Run them out down the orderly, motherfuckers ignoring me. I might even be wearing a button up to it formerly known as kitty with no class, kitty with no bitches, kitty with no cash. Kitty was so sad, give him a Prozac, but he never took it, now we act kinda Prozac. Now he's a no-knack, giving out toe tax. Fuck a cosign, not to cope with a collab.
If you don't know token, then you don't know token.
Better safe than sorry, better sorry than a pussy though. All of y'all softer than a Tootsie Roll. If that costs a pretty penny, my shit gon' be beautiful. I'ma do it all alone, but if I hit the jackpot, I'ma thank God. Like, holla fucking Luya ho. Yeah, holla fucking Luya ho. I just hit the jackpot. Holla fucking Luya ho. I was always yelling and sucking on a titty as a 2-year-old. Ain't shit changed, that's beautiful. Holla fucking Luya ho. How the fuck you do a ho? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just planning out your funeral. I said I'ma kill him in the studio. When they said over my dead body, I said, boy, that's doable. Y'all sweeter than a sweet potato. I know they depressed like every time I see a hater. Fighting with yourself for I can be the mediator. Shut your fucking mouth. Maybe try to feed it later. Maybe try to get inspired instead of all the jealous anger. Maybe try to save a little instead of spending all your paper. Maybe try to buy a crib instead of living in a trailer. Maybe try to pull a chick instead of trying to pull a favor. Y'all softer than a chia pet. Pussy like a cheetah girl. I hope you don't PMS. I hope it won't be a mess. I know that you see him next. I know that you dream about me. Wonder if you pee a bed. Wonder when I'm gonna put my feet up on your seat and desk. Wanna kick me out? Now that ain't the way to treat a guest. I am not an old head. I am not a new head. I am just a code red. Code red.
I'll lean towards sales on EU if we close below the Asia lows. I'll lean towards sales on it.
Strong formation, guys. Tight.
They must leave a little life alone. Ja nee bro, like, stress dude bro, it's easy nie. There's only a few things that keep us sane, you know? Speaking of, I need to restock. Oh shit. Ah.
I'm taking a fundamental approach when I focus in. Dealing with negative folks won't extend. Any ambition I had to seek out a mission. I had to sleep in the kitchen when I was hopeless then. Niggas they try to boast I don't fit in. Rather than trying to cope, I wrote with pen. Told me to dumb it down. The dummy you done it. The dummies are bumping and money are coming until you drown. Niggas steady frown, but I'm feasting. I don't need a boss.
I need a charger. I need a phone charger. I need a phone charger.
Did it for a year, then I told them to release me. That's just the bruises you take when you finally arrive. Scraping my checks, man, I had to survive. Suffocating, I suffer waiting, I'm supplicating my income. This shit stung, bottled my pride. Follow
my conscience and skipped all the nonsense. No cosign to sponsor, I breathe. Out of my nostrils for every apostle. There's 400 waiting to mock as you bleed. They don't understand, they want to pass judgment. Rather have spam than a stand with substance. Pussy niggas salivating and celebrating any celebrity selling them any shine, cause they never had a spine. Me, I got a big mouth. Hear me out and fear I would interfere. They steer to clean me out. Y'all been living in the big house. I'm here now, they burning the slave quarters. I'm turning the page forward. Raising the projects. The process, mind numbing. Niggas is fine coming to the game with a lot less. My guess, they cool with it, so I tell them God bless. Fucking with anybody pretending it's really probably the biggest land mine you can find. No. Trust in the person that you have thought was deserving is even worse when you sever ties.
You know what's the like most beautiful and the funniest thing to me? Times like this when I walk into the room and they still sleeping, wifey and baba. But now you can see I'm not there anymore. You must see the way they're laying on the bed. Because I fight with them at night, literally. I would literally wake up at night, man. And then if Baba's laying weird, I was like, tell like, come on Biffy, play lekker. And she would like move and it's like I would position her and it's like, oh man. Commission is not great on well trade. For 6 lots you get like 1 USD. I'm fine with that, bro. I'm not doing it for the commission. You know, for me it's more like a thing of they obviously are synthetics. If well trade knows my history, if they really interested in looking into me, they would know what I stand for, they would know like it is, you know. And hopefully they offer me something better. And even if they don't, bro, you know, I know at some point like I'll always say this, I know where I'm going. And the moment where I get to where I'm at now, firstly, financially, if I have money where I don't have to depend on, let me not say depend sounds so hectic, where I don't need a broker to pay for anything. Because like right now for me, né, it's nothing for me to put things into action to start an office. But here's the thing, if I do that, né, I'm most likely first put myself into some debt to do it. And then if things don't work out, and I've wasted like 60k, you know, so it's like, you know, so how can I put it? So if I get to when I get to that point, it will be different to negotiate. So also when I tell, like, if I must stop promoting certain people and stuff, like, oh, work with different people, trust me, bro, they're gonna come running back to us, bro, you know. And that's always my thing that I always tell myself. Once I make it, bro, and I've really done this on my own, like, I mean, good example, and look at Lux. They made me go through all these things for the office, and then the office never happens. Now things like that, ne, it's like, you fuck me around, you fuck me over, ne. So now it's like, when Marlene actually sees me doing good, when Marlene sees like how I work with other people in the future or the ways we're gonna make, she's gonna wanna come back and like I can promise you guys this. I can promise you this. A lot of people are gonna come back to me and apologize to me for the way they treated me. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be rude to them or anything like that. But I'll simply, like, because I'm so open with you guys, I'll simply just come on stream and tell you guys what happened. Look who messaged me and look what they said. That's the only thing I'll do. To show you guys that what I'm saying here today will manifest in the future, so that, like I always say this, like, pay attention to the things I say. Good example, you guys know I haven't been getting involved into like politics and like the wars and stuff like that, man. Don't you think it's a coincidence that last week I suddenly get involved and it bothers me, and then suddenly the US bombs Iran? I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying that. But I do believe, ne, that I can only say it in Afrikaans. English sounds a bit hectic. Ek glo ek is kind of God se witbroodjie. Ek is God se witbroodjie en something's gonna happen in my life, nee. I can feel it. I've been telling you guys, nee, that like I've been experiencing some things the last few weeks where it's making me so aware of myself, my life, who I am as a person and so forth, that I see what God's doing, man. You know, everything I'm experiencing, whether it's financial or physical, whatever the case, I've come to realize everything stems back to spirituality. Everything is back on my spirit. You know, so even if it takes me like I always say, even if it takes me longer than I expect, I guess there's a reason for that, man, because there's one thing I also come to realize. I'm not the smartest person there is. I'm very stubborn sometimes, I'm very dumb sometimes. So sometimes I have to bump my head as well, you know, and it's okay. It's okay. As long as I become aware of it. That's why right now I'm just waiting on next week so I can get some monies paid to me that's due to me, so that I can set myself up again where I never have to make a deposit again. You know, literally ever since the FCA passed that law, and ever since Baba was born, ever since I left Vault, it's like everything happened so all at once, like overnight, like literally overnight, everything just like felt like everything like that. My whole life changed like that overnight. You know, I don't think people can understand what it is or what it feels like to go from that. Like obviously I'm very far along in my journey. Like I'm very, very thankful for God for who I am as well. And the reason why I say that is because even though like I'm going through a struggle right now, I've been through worse, you know. I've been in worse positions before, and I survived it. I stuck through it. I think I'm stopped there. I can't see my phone's off right now. Let's just see what's happening here in oil. Okay, oil is still in profit, so I'm so good. So I think only one trade for me for the session. Only one trade for the session, but let's look at the other page here. Oh no.
There's only two ways we get to reach success. Either promote death or let them put you in a dress. We kill each other cause we focused on the bands. Buck shots and take off, the fans posted on the gram. Self-inflicted violence, desensitized from homicide. Trauma brings viewers and viewers create dollar signs. You know how much this country loves narcissists. We deify stars and pray at the feet of pharmacists. Prescription drugs, pop music is well kept. We medicate our kids, these rappers become.
So look at that real quick. So even though we took a little hit, we are up on this account right now at the moment. We are in profit. Okay, I see it. I have to make an adjustment here as well. So I think myself there. And then we can put the chat there. We see the profit and stuff. So like I said, this is a demo account. It's not a real account. But yeah, that's the trades we have running right now at the moment on gain and gain. But yeah, you know, guys, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying when I'm referring to all these things. Like man, it's. Oh, we got tapped in another trade. Like the thing is, it's.
You know how much this country loves narcissists. We deify stars and pray at the feet of pharmacists. Prescription drugs, pop music, we love it. Ingesting our
okay, let me not say it. I'm gonna let me not say it. But yeah, man, I really appreciate everyone who supports me, for me, and not for the accounts that I give away, not for supporting me. that's what I appreciate mostly. And that's also something, I'll be honest with you, I ask God for. I ask God that like the people who come along my journey, like I want it to be the people that like actually should be there, not people who want to use me and things like that, you know. And no offense to some of the people when they come to the stream and they do giveaways, like obviously chance you to win something, but I would rather than choose certain people who I feel deserve those accounts than a random person who maybe just choose a lucky number. And maybe it's meant for them, maybe it's meant for them, maybe it's meant for them. But you know guys, like it's really, really difficult sometimes.
They justify the why through cinematic embellishments. Then we let elitists mislead us. The buffer turn
I'll make an
working class
example
whites
for you.
against all people of color. We suffer
I
the
was
same
asked
affliction,
today,
economic restriction. Focus on
do I have
skin
a
tone where they
team?
pockets have since grown.
I
It's
said
known the black and white
yes
concept is
and
just a
no.
myth.
I have people who would like help me now and then, or if I ask me help, I maybe ask the person, you know. So I wouldn't consider it like a team of people who like actively. And the thing is, I completely understand that too, because like I can't afford to pay someone like a salary right now. I can't afford to do that. I would rather invest money into my baby, you know. Not in a bad way either. And this person said to me yesterday, are you one person alone? I told him, yeah, I do everything myself. And he said, no, you're lying. I told him I can do everything myself. Everything. Maybe some designs you see now and then, like that's favorite shit like that. Like, I don't think that's everything myself. My admin, the support, the complaints, the questions, the meetings, the meetups, the sessions, the streaming. I do everything myself, you know. It's easy to, that's why like, this is why I say guys, man, I can understand why I'm not where I'm at here. Because if I had the money and the resources, then where I am, guys. It will be over, guys. It will be over. Do you know that? I'll make an example for you. Nick. Just to show you the type of level I'm operating on. I don't think the thing is updating here. My favorite thing, I say I'm the Black Sheep to fam, but I know I'm the favorite Black Sheep. Go have a look at Gain Prophecy and Gain. I can say the same, bro. I was thinking about it when I was in the bathroom now. Wait, you saying gain 600, ne? Gain 400. Okay, you want gain 400. I'm not on gain 400. Sure, the man's clapping there. Clapping there.
Ad-free YouTube and video downloads you can watch anytime,
what was I saying now? I thought about as well, like now I was in the bathroom, like sometimes I do feel my family treated me different. But the reason why I also can understand maybe why they've treated me different was because of who I was and how I was, if that makes sense. So I get what you mean by that, by being the black sheep. You're a different black sheep. I mean, my phone here quickly. See how I'm stopped out here.
Damn, I feel so loose, something about the pop shit. What's a man to do when he's out of options? I ain't wanna do it, but shh. Be quiet, they coming. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I said, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. You ain't heard what I said. Nigga, run that, run that, run that, run that. You heard what I said. I said, yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I remember
number. Everything was different. When I tried to get a job and make some money, I was living on the street. I walk a lot of miles and nobody was hiring. I had to stand in line if I would get something to eat. Cause I ain't had no homies and my girl depended on me every night that we were lonely and I couldn't get no sleep cause I was plotting on anybody.
Yeah, no, guys, I think that was the last trade for me for this session there. EU, I don't think I'm gonna take any trades there, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call the stream there for the session. Like, I'm gonna call the stream there. We are still holding these positions over here. You would see that basically up 5% on this account. One loss, 1, 2, 3, well, 2 in profit. Also got activated there and gain 999. So I'll let you guys how this goes New York session. For now I'm gonna run. There's gonna be no more trades, guys. I'll be very honest with you. There'll be no more trades I'm gonna take now. And also I want to get as much done as I can. I just explained to you guys now. I'm a one-man team, you know. So I need to go make some calls now. I just schedule meetings. I need to go to the shop. And then hopefully spend some time with baby before in this live. So but guys, much love, man. Guys. I'll see you guys again from New York session. Unfortunately, GJ was a stop. Unfortunately, but we're gonna wait on the bidder setup. Gold was very slow, so we're still waiting on gold. I want to see gold buys again today. So when they go to New York session, you know. So yeah, guys, much love, man. I'll see you guys. But yeah, other than that, any questions you guys have, you guys have to reach me Instagram, WhatsApp, Discord. Sure, there's nothing in the comments that I'm missing. Alrighty. Much love, guys. Much love.
This is the way we live, and yes, I'm okay with this. You think you all that in a bag of potato chips? Could jump off a crazy bridge, and enough of you 80 kids go sucking a lady dick. I would never just make amends with none of you shaking hands in public, and yeah. Like, get the fuck out my face, dude. Listen, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You don't have any idea that's what a nigga had to do to get loose. All I wanted was to make a decent living. I can't even count on my fingers how much shit I went through. Woo! What I went through, yeah. What I went through. And when shit get real, ain't really nothing that you can't do. Woo! My God, I pray. My job, I bait. I lost my way. Bitch, I just wanna be famous. Y'all watch, I chase. I cost my fate. I lost my way.